Hey everyone, Chef Wyborney here. Just wanted to start my new cooking show. Today we're going to start with one of my favorite homemade recipes, Kraft mac and cheese. So let's get started. Awesome. Well, the first step is to add 6 cups of water. Here's a trick. When I'm doing it, I usually just turn on the water and then I let it fill up the best I can. Just wait. Perfect. See that? So I didn't even count 6 exact cups, but it's pretty dang close. So here we go. And now I'm putting it on the pan. As you can see, I got it on a solid 7 out of 8. And you'll hear a little bit of but that's just the water heating up. So next step is we got to get the noodles. So now we're getting the noodles. And this is one of my family's old homemade recipes, Kraft mac and cheese, remember that. So I usually like to open it from the top. Give me a sec, mates. And see, in the box is this little packet. Here's a secret. This packet is actually the cheese. Just remember that, alright? And then if you look really close in here, you'll see that we got some noodles. That's what the mac and cheese comes from. So you see the pot, not quite boiling yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour in the noodles. And we're going to wait for it to boil. You see all those bubbles? Wow. So what it says on the box, let's read it here together, is to boil the water. Nice, we're working on that, right? Sweet. So what we're going to do is we're going to stir it up a little bit, just to make sure one noodle isn't more favored than another. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Well, let's let it boil. Hey guys, just a little safety tip from my viewers out there. I'm sure all you guys can see that little smoke coming up. I just wanted to let all you guys know that if you've done everything correctly, that should just be steam from the water getting ready to boil. Do not worry, your house is not about to burn down and nothing is on fire. Just be aware of that, guys, alright? Awesome. Hey mates, so I let the mac and cheese boil for a while. I think it's done. I know on the directions it says wait until the mac and cheese is tender. So I checked my tender really quick and I didn't see mac and cheese on it. But the way I usually tell is if they're pretty sticky or squishy like that, then I think they're good. But yeah, tender, they're kind of off and on. They might be in a relationship. Who knows? Let's get to work. Alright guys, so after it's all done, here's what we're going to do. Make sure you have a strainer. And of course, make sure you have your mac and cheese. So to do this, we got to pour the mac and cheese in the water into the strainer. Wow. Wow. Give her a little shimmy, let all that mac come out. And then you want to firmly grasp the strainer and shake out all that water. Oh yeah. Awesome. Now then what we're going to do is we're going to pour the mac back into the pot. Perfect. Now let's head over to the station. Hey guys, Chef Wyborney back here. I wanted to do this in the back of my house just because this is a pretty big secret. I mean, if we're looking at the box, our next step is to add a 1/4 cup of 2% milk and 4 tablespoons of margarine. Well, let me tell you something. We're not going to use 2% milk. We're going to use fat-free. Don't tell anyone I'm breaking this rule, but we're using fat-free. Also, instead of margarine, we're using butter. So, please keep that a secret. Let's get to work. Alright guys, first things first, let's put in the margarine. So I'm not really using the exact measurements, I just pretty much get a spoonful. Plop it in there. Probably get another 1/2 spoonful. Just to be safe, to make sure that this mac does have the flavor that it needs to satisfy a grown man and woman. You know what I'm saying? So then we're going to get the milk, the 2% milk, Once again, I'm not going to pour an exact fourth cup in there. We're just going to sort of guess and check method. Got me through high school. And then, this mac and cheese is not going to work out for you unless you got the cheese. Let's pour in some cheese. So there are a lot of different ways to pour the cheese. I pretty much just like the straight pour method. See, I got it cut open. It is orange and it is cheese. Not anything else, just cheese. But here we go. Watch how I carefully hold the cheese over the pot and I sprinkle it in the shape of a flower. Look at that gorgeous, almost complete cheesy mac. So when you're about to mix this all together, make sure you grip your spoon or other sort of mixer hard. You don't want this to get all cheesy and mixed up with your mac and cheese, or else it's going to take a little bit like plastic. So when I start mixing this, I put the spoon in like this, and I just give her a whirl. Would you look at that? A wonderful mixture of mac and cheese. And there you have it, folks. That's how you make my personal homemade recipe of Kraft mac and cheese. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time for Chef Wyborney.